Hello guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 25 here on PS5. We are back at Moss Valley and it is now March in this game. I've just went through the winter months. It's a little sort of, I don't know, I guess a tutorial on what to do during a winter month, because obviously there's not a lot of field work as such, because obviously it's cold and that. So what I've been doing is obviously I've got chickens and cows at the moment. So they're producing obviously eggs, milk and all that good stuff. So that's produce you can sell. I've also got a mushroom greenhouse here. Definitely worth getting. And also a sort of large glass greenhouse here, which produces a lot of produce here, as you can see. And all this can be sold at your local farm store. And it fetches in, all this combined with mushrooms, I should get probably about, I'd say 9 grand, I reckon. 10 grand maybe. So what I'm doing, I'm just loading everything up at the moment. Because it's March as well, we are going to drill, once my game's saved. It is drilling season for oat. So I've got from March to April to drill some oats. That'll be ready, if I drill it this month, in March, it should be ready for like early July. So I'm going to do that in the big fields where I host my soybeans. So I'm just going to quickly load all this up, pretty much. It's all produce you can sell. It's also handy to have the mod in this game where you can actually lift pallets up. Obviously it's not very realistic, but it just saves having to go back and forth with a forklift or a telehandler. So makes life a lot easier. Also remember, make sure you put tension belts on, otherwise your produce go all over the place. So, I learned that on FS20. No, which one was it? Yeah, FS22. I learned the hard way. All my produce were falling off into the road. I think it was Court Farm, if I remember right. Sorry, that's quite funny. So, in my new Fendt Vario 942, absolute beast of a machine. This. Drive round to grab the eggs. Okay. I'll do this. There we go, that'll do. And then drive around to the greenhouses. Also, I think what I'm going to do shortly, probably just before I drill some oats, is plant some, place some beehives around my fields. So probably all 3 fields, just because I produce more honey doing it that way. And I think I don't know whether it does. I'm sure I've read somewhere where it can actually improve your yield of your crops if you put beehives there, which sort of kind of makes sense, because obviously they pollinate, flowers and plants and all that sort of stuff. I don't know, but definitely worth getting. It's easy money. You don't have to do anything to look after the bees. Just literally place them in the fields, and all you have to do is collect honey. It's that simple. It's nice red hot chili peppers here. So the farm shop where I'm going to drop this off is actually a garden centre, sorry. Sorry, a bit of an OCD here. Oh, yeah, which is just past the farm shop where you collect all your sort of tractors and your sort of tools and that. Definitely worth dropping your produce there. Leaves another one as well, but it's quite a fair way. It's sort of in that direction over there somewhere. But yeah, long story short, shall we say. Easy thing to do then is, if you've got nothing to sort of sell around the farm, you can always do contracts. But by getting these greenhouses, pretty much when you start out, I reckon, just because it can be a fair bit of money, but it's unlimited produce, providing that you, you know, top it up with water now and then you're sort of good to go then. It's easy money, it really is. And now we head to the farm, the garden centre, sorry. So in the next video after this, I'll do a sort of little tutorial for those that don't know how to sort of plant your crops, you know, drill your crops sort of thing. It's fairly easy to do. I always use sort of steering assist in this. It's so handy. Do a little tutorial of that and just show you that's that field there I'm going to be drilling. It's a big field, it's going to take a while. So watch out for that video coming shortly. It's going to be interesting. Then after that, we're pretty much all set for the sort of harvest. I may buy a sort of sprayer just to sort of fertilise the crops a bit more, get more yield out of them. So once I've drilled that and rolled that field, I'll probably get the sprayer out and do the other 2 fields. And that'll be all set for the harvest, I think. It's just then attending to the animals. So it's just past this, that's the farm shop there. Just up here, where his greenhouses are. And there's a little sort of grid here. All you do is drive over it. So that your trailer's there, stop there. And all you have to do is hold R1 down, press R3, all fastens to the belts. Wow, it's over £16,000. Wasn't expecting that. See what I mean? Just little things like that. All those pallets add up. Easy money, guys, seriously. So obviously, the more greenhouses or the bigger the greenhouses you have, the more produce you're going to get, and you're going to be earning a fortune, you know, especially over the winter months. Grass harvesting as well, that's pretty much throughout the entire year. That's also something to bear in mind. Also, you mentioned contracts, you know. I only tend to do contracts if I'm really desperate for money. Mostly I'm sort of self-sustaining at the moment. So come the next sort of winter on this game, I'll be like properly self-sustained and, you know, all set. So that's pretty much it, guys. Head back to the farm and tend to the animals. Get my driller ready as well. Fill that up with seed and solid fertiliser. And that is pretty much it. So until next time, guys, if you like what you see, please do give me a like and a follow. That would be greatly appreciated. And see you again soon. That's all for now.